is also put on his family. Now then, we look at the statistics of the modern day, and we go back and understand it. What I gave you was a sociological, psychological perspective of the pastor's family. But in this piece, go back and put those statistics in the shadow of the biblical principle. When you look at the biblical principle, and you start with the first family, Adam and Eve, you will see that God starts with individuals and begins to build society based upon the family. From that point on, the family becomes the issue of dysfunctionalism. The Bible is loaded and running over with dysfunctional families. When you even start with Adam and Eve, don't forget, Cain killed Abel. The sibling rivalry was so great in the family until Cain killed Abel. When you go on down, you have Abraham now, who's married to his half-sister and lies about it constantly. God also says to Abraham, listen to this, it is through you that all of the families of the earth are blessed. You have to get in your spirit, because I'm going to make a point in a minute. Then you have God dividing the children of Israel into tribes. And the tribes consisted of families. The tribe of Levi was the pastoral or the priestly families. The families that took care of the things of God. Which is listen to in your understanding, which is why you see father, mother being priest, pastor, children following suit. Because biblically, historically, there were Levitical families. And it was understood intergenerationally that the next generation will also be a part. Because at that time, no other families were even allowed to enter into the Levitical priesthood. Then you get to, when you look at Numbers 26, all you see is the listing of families to receive the blessings and the portions God allotted them as their blessings. When you go even further, you have Jacob and Esau, once again, sibling rivalry where the blessing was switched. Once again, you have Jacob going after Leah, then going after Rachel, and Dinah being born. We call her Dinah. In Hebrew, it's Dinah, which means you always hear about Jacob's sons, and you never hear about the fact that he had a daughter. The daughter, Dinah or Dinah, the first daughter of Israel, was raped by Shechem. The Jews don't want to talk about the first daughter of Israel being a rape victim. Listen to this. When she got raped by Shechem, her father Jacob did nothing. He was ashamed of what happened. He was ashamed that her brother went after Shechem. Listen to this. And he did not do anything to comfort her, to address what happened to her. He was more concerned that the tribes of Shechem would come after the tribes of Judah. Listen to this. The sons live on. You hear about them throughout the Bible. Dinah disappears from the history of the children of Israel, and you never hear about her again. And her father kept quiet. When you move on, Moses, everybody knows about the tension between Moses and Miriam, while at the same time, they don't tell you that Miriam was Moses' right-hand woman. When you continue on, David and Bathsheba, where David turns around and gets Uriah, who is Bathsheba's husband, killed. Even when you get to the New Testament becomes the symbol of the family. And the family becomes that which becomes symbolic of the body of Christ, that we all fit jointly together. God built society on the model of the family, and he built his church on the model of the family. Let me say this again because there's a point I'm making here. God built society on the model of the family.